Hello.
Hello Liam, hello everyone else. Musto0063 back for I Want to Be the Sublime Part 10. Last time I ended up clearing the playground and now we're going to get into Frozen Tundra. And if you're wondering why I'm starting on a death screen, basically there's a lich here that comes and kills me and I couldn't start the recording off without having it unpaused. So yeah, that's why I'm currently one extra death further along than would be.
This area is so much fun.
This area is so much annoying. I am going to save over here, hopefully. I can't hit the save over there, but anyway, I'm going to save over here and just to save a bit of time on this bit. Yeah, this screen is long and it really helps to know where you're going. And and we get into probably the first thing that I find troublesome with this area, and would you believe it, it's the wall jumps.
Okay.
There's just something slightly, I don't know, weird about these ones, I think, with being able to, for me anyway, get a good kind of jump off them. But I will explain. Let's try and explain what I'm doing here. So we have this platform here, and we can ride on it and push it over, obviously, to cross this gap. But you don't, you can't kind of obviously move it unless you're stood on it, and you'll need to kind of jump over the icicle spikes or whatever to get a bit extra height. I'm going to rush a bit now because I've got the ice cream and I need to rush. So I will come back and explain that in a moment if I die. Let's wheel this over here and screw up that wall jump because I hate it. So.
Do you reckon it's because of the being 2.5 feet that you found that more difficult, or?
I think for some reason it just doesn't quite seem to grab the wall as often as I would like. You've probably noticed that probably at least 70%, if I can speak, 75% of the deaths that I've had already are from a failed wall jump. So yeah, I'd really like to kind of rectify that sooner rather than later. But yeah, I do find this bit, whoops, a pain in the neck. Please don't get me, Lick. Please don't get me.
This area's got the worst enemies in the game, the inch ones.
Oh, these. I'm actually gonna wait a bit and let that thing get set off because I do find that maybe if I let that thing fly around at the start of the screen, he's less likely to come back and bite me in the arse at a later point in time. But yeah.
Well, the inch ones are far more threatening than stone.
They are fine unless you happen to have a panic attack after the snowflake corridor area.
Oh dear.
Oh god, I hate these licks. They are just awful. They are so random. They bounce around the screen really fast. They fire at you. You can never quite tell when they're going to do it. They come completely out of nowhere, and then I die on a stupid spike.
You jump into something at one point.
Oh, I misread the hitbox on the things. Oh dear. But no, seriously, those enemies are just awful, and they're going to be so much worse than this one as well. There's going to be more of them. They're going to be far more threatening. Yeah, I hate them. Right.
In the original Command team, the big fire rather than shooting at you, it was still pretty bad.
Right, okay, I've died enough there now, so let's try and maybe explain what I'm doing. You'll obviously have noticed that I'm triggering out an alien here, and dying to him for the first time, yay.
As a Mega Man fan, you should know what that guy is.
He kind of looks familiar, but my mind's drawing a complete blank at the moment.
Think Trombone. No? It's a soap bot.
What, from them? Huh. He kind of looks familiar, but not.
Okay.
Anyway, you have to be close to this wall, and obviously you want to kind of trigger him out, but not go too far up, or he'll die. What that wall jump section there is kind of tricky, and I got hit to the boulder, which is brilliant. You need to drop down and collect the ice cream, and then go. And the purpose of that, I'm hoping, will be made clear soon. But because of that little barrier up the top there, the wall jump, you need to kind of keep your double jump, in order to get out. So you have to drop down to get to the ice cream, and then keep your double jump in order to get out. And it's a pain. Sometimes it can be a pain anyway. Right, let's. That's annoying because, you know what? I missed the blooming. I'm gonna see whether. Okay, so no, I know. I should just do that, right? Well, not obviously die on the inchworm, but it was only a demonstration for that purpose anyway. I will do that because I've now once mistimed the position, or twice in fact mistimed the position of where I need to be. Once for the icicle, and once for the edge of the ledge. So yeah, we'll avoid that next time, hopefully anyway. Yes. And now the inchworms are in my way. I saw the lick there, just to be annoying. It missed me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Yes! And get far enough away before the time runs out. Never have I heard four more wanted words. Oh. I couldn't hit the save there, by the way, until the ice cream effect wore off, and you can kind of see down from this area. What it did was allowed me to. Well, the things kill me, so so that's a shame. But I can demonstrate. I was able to freeze this crystal. Is that what it is?
I don't remember what they're actually called. They're from the Bikini Armageddon machine.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth game, I think.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, anyway, you need to go to get the ice cream in order to freeze the block, in order to create a platform to get over to here. So that is one save point down. So yeah, let's move on. And I hate those things. I'm now going to save over here just to save myself a little bit of time and hopefully avoid the licks killing me again. Now,
this is interesting.
Yes, it is. It's also yet again annoying. Although, actually, not too bad.
Oh, okay. I remember trying a lot of difficulty with that one.
That bit's not so bad. What does annoy me is the fact there's no wuss save here. So, got to do this, and the timing kind of works out if the spike on the windmill is almost vertically down, I think. Well, it should do, but I messed it all up. So let's do that again. Yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm going just far enough over to the right in order to trigger this thing out. Do you want to talk about what this is?
It's a Moogle, of course.
Riding a basketball, by the look of it.
For those unfamiliar with the well, I don't know how many viewers won't be familiar with the fantasy, but it's recurring characters, NPCs.
Oops. And he's riding a basketball or something.
Yeah, it's He was then on the ride basketballs.
Ah. Oh, God. Go away, you stupid thing. No, that's not far enough away. Okay, so yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm going just far enough over to the right in order to trigger him out, but I cannot land past this fire pillar that I'm kind of hovering over here. If I go any further, I will not have anywhere near enough time to drop down back to the left in order to get to safety. So it's a bit of a triggering, bit of a weird kind of trigger where you've got to kind of go what seems like a really long way and then backtrack. And yeah, getting hit, as you've seen me do quite regularly now. Getting hit on the top of the fire is a common occurrence. That was dumb. Come on, I'd like to have this kind of down because the next bit with the windmill is kind of annoying from a timing point of view. I do feel like I have an idea of when I should move off in order to get the best opportunity to be safe, but I don't want to keep having to do this over and over again, but I'm not doing a very good job at the moment. That was a terrible jump. No! I'm not quite sure.
This will give me quite a bit of trouble as well, this trigger.
Oh, well, I did this quite quickly before. Now I'm having huge trouble. I don't quite know what, other than the obvious, I don't quite know what I'm doing wrong. That should... That's another thing I need to kind of cater for. You need to go, what the hell did I do that for? Oh, dear. You need to go right down to the bottom left here in order to avoid everything. You also probably want to hang a little bit further over to the right before immediately going all the way over to the left. That should mean that the lick there, when it fires, doesn't fire directly at you. But yeah, it can still be a hell of a thing. Oh, and I hate that as well. It's so easy to do that. Oh, don't shoot at me again. Wall jumping again! Wall jumping! Whoa!
You seem to have quite a bit of difficulty with some of the wall jumps.
Oh. It's never my favourite gimmick, and I find that almost every single... There are games that do it better, and I think yours is probably one of the ones that does do it better, but... Yeah, I do just... It's not a mechanic that I'm particularly fond of.
Right.
Oh, bugger! And having to do it with that thing there is not good either.
Hence your love for the that one particular room in Path 4?
Let's not even go there yet. Oh, that thing is annoying. They just show up at the worst possible times as well. Everywhere. Like there, go away. If I go immediately there, you're going to shoot. I need to stay here maybe and trigger it out and then go, right, okay, let's do that from now on. And now by this point in time I should be high enough to be out of your range. Missed it. Although I seem to be doing better at this.
Yeah.
So I'll take the small victories where I can find them.
You have got some nice consistency with it.
No! Should have had that. Definitely should have had that. Thank you.
It's really weird. Like, I don't have this issue with the wall jumps. I don't think someone was doing it.
Oh, come on.
Like,
Go away, that thing.
do you wall jump? How do you do it? Are you holding the jump button down and pressing back against off the wall, or?
Oh yeah. I think I'm doing. I'm sure I'm not doing anything particularly wrong, otherwise I wouldn't kind of get going in the first place. Damn. Almost had that.
Because I've never, like, I know you've had this difficulty a few times before, but like, when I play it, I don't have the same difficulty.
I probably just suck at the wall jumping full stop, but as I say, there are worse. Let's not even get into a discussion about vines.
Oh dear. Yeah, that was fun.
No. I don't think that time. I don't think I'm getting the timing right there either now, which is a bit annoying. No, terrible.
There's been a sort of indie game recently called Knight, or Knight, it's spelled K-N-Y-T.
Okay.
Have you heard that one, or?
No. Why is this thing so slow?
promotion now, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it's good fun.
Ah. Okay, a little bit. I waited a bit later there, and was almost ended up being too late. So I'm hopefully pretty confident that as long as I don't really mess up, the next bit should be fine. Although there's still one more thing I've got to do before getting to the next save. Really?
That was a new deck.
Wall jumping related. Because, again, it's just not quite working the way I want it to. And I just don't quite understand what's going on with it.
I do hope you don't have that problem in that one area, which you know I'm referring.
The thing about that is it's kind of fairly quick, so you're just kind of going straight back to it. Obviously, again, there's a bit of a this section again. There's a rigmarole, obviously, in getting back up to the bit with the windmill. Although, funnily enough, I don't seem to be having the same problems with the wall jumping bit here. It's the timing here that's the problem. But oh, I shouldn't have said anything, should I? Really?
We'll get you.
Yeah, I moved too quick. I was too impatient. Its ear grazed me. What? Oh god, okay, its timing on that sucked. I hadn't appreciated that could be a factor there.
It is often. So I suppose you do kind of take it for granted.
Yeah, I must have played this quite a bit. I'd actually never really even noticed the swing back of that thing being a problem. Oh!
The jump around get you.
Yeah, it's quite tight actually. Come on, go away. Thank you. I'm just so paranoid almost every single time now. I'm going to wait for it to come back to the left and then shoot at me to avoid it. That was awful. Awful.
So, if I'm guessing, would you say these are probably the worst enemies in this one?
Yes, I'd say they're the worst enemies.
Okay.
I can't think of anything worse than those. They are always in the way, always annoying. Damn it! Come on. If I could just do a bit better with the wall jumping, this wouldn't be so bad. But what? Ugh. Why? Oh, you're gonna get me, aren't you? How did I avoid that?
What did you do?
Let's make it count, shall we?
I think you were between the bullets.
No! Oh, what am I doing? I don't know how I dodged that. That was I wish it had meant something at the end of the day, but. Whoops, terrible. There we go. Oh, come on! Whoa. One other thing I will mention right now, and I was kind of waiting for it to potentially happen because I don't notice it actually before, and I didn't notice it there. Was again the music fading does not seem to impact this area at all. And it's much appreciated.
You say it didn't happen in the Sticky Slug Village? Oh no, or the playground either, didn't it?
No, it didn't happen in... I don't think it's happened anywhere in Path 3, actually.
Okay. Might be worth it to see, because that might give me a bit of a hint of what's going on.
I wouldn't put it down to anything other than the fact that I suck at wall jumping.
I'll have to play this myself afterwards, so I'm gonna see it.
Oh,
Just in case.
Now, why did you put that there?
Because I was designing this area on medium mode. Well, it was a safe one before.